Thomas-Symonds.
Speaker, the truth is that the whole episode shows a government that's lost sight of its moral compass. The Prime Minister's former distinguished advisor on ethics, Sir Alex Allen, found the Home Secretary had breached the ministerial code for the second time, yet he's the one who loses his job. It sends out the most terrible signal to victims in workplaces and schools around the country. And let's be clear, this has happened in the context of chronic failure. Violent crime rocketing across the country, conviction rates at record lows, domestic abuse charities struggling to keep their doors open, and it's taken 2.5 years for the government to consider any meaningful action on the offensive mess that is the Windrush compensation scheme. Isn't the truth under this government? It's one rule for the Prime Minister, the Home Secretary and their friends, but another for everybody else.
Mr. Speaker, let me just say to the honourable gentleman, he can carry on with his belittling personal attacks, which will actually make me more determined than ever to deliver on the issues that I am focused on, and also the issues of people's priorities. The honourable gentleman would like to hear my response. The people's priorities that got this government elected a year ago, to deliver on 20,000 more police officers, to deliver on the immigration changes that his party still implacably opposes. And also, if I may say so, Mr. Speaker, let's not forget about the victims of the Windrush compensation scheme. As he will also know, the scandal of Windrush dates back many successive decades under many other governments. It is this government that is fixing the wrongs of the Windrush issue, but also delivering in terms of compensation to the victims and also ensuring that more victims of that scheme come forward. And that is something, Mr. Speaker, as the honourable gentleman has heard in my opening remarks today, I will continue to pursue. We will learn the lessons of the past, and at the same time we will continue to work with everybody across the Windrush Task Force to make sure wrongs of the past are absolutely righted.
Holden.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Does my right honourable friend know when the party opposite decided to stop standing up for convicted criminals like murderers and rapists that this government is trying to deport, rather than the victims of crime and the law-abiding members of the British public?
Well, my friend is absolutely right. And once upon a time, Mr. Speaker, the party opposite claimed that it was tough on crime and the causes of crime. But quite frankly, it is quite disgraceful, and I'm sure his postbag has mirrored my postbag over recent weeks as well, where the British public are absolutely shocked and appalled that the party opposite now stand up for the murderers, the rapists, the sex offenders, and absolutely are not doing the right thing when it comes to ensuring that foreign national offenders are removed from our country. This party is a party of law and order, and we will continue to do the right thing and keep the British public safe. And I'm sorry that the honourable gentleman opposite finds that funny and has to laugh at that.